This is a story about a story. My story. Ever since I was a kid, I've had great expectations. By the age of 30, I'd have a big house with a garage, couple of kids, dog, lawnmower, that spool you wrap the hose around. I'd have a beautiful and sexy wife. Any of the Charlie's Angels archetypes would do. But my greatest aspiration, I swore to myself that by my 30th birthday, I'd have written the great American novel. Thank God I had 2 more months.
Oh, the time flies right through our hands, leaving scars under spider webs. So why don't we show our hands just one last time? Why don't we show our hands just one last time? It was so long ago, and the photographs don't show how young we were, and how much we didn't know. So let's just talk about it one last time. I promise you just this one last time. Small town dust and the trains in the yard, big city mistakes that ain't worth dying for. So why don't you come back home just one last time? Just one last time. Just one last time.
That's my brother Victor.
I have everything that I need. Come on, help me.
My parents adopted him 2 months before I was born. They wanted me to have a live-in pier.
It's a hose spool. I've been dying for one of these.
Do you like it, Dad?
I love it. It's perfect. Now I have everything I need, huh?
Happy birthday, darling.
I hate my brother.
You don't hate him. You're jealous of him.
No, I hate him. Hated him ever since I came home from the hospital and found the little imposter suckling what was rightfully mine.
You know what I think? I think you wished you had a foxy woman with perfect hair and big boobs.
Ah, big boobs are overrated. They're cumbersome, they get in the way, they fall off the bed at night.
Trained you well.
Oh, Jane, enough with the camera.
Come on, this is great material. Struggling writer, sitting in his shabby Lauderdale bungalow making art. One day, you're bigger than Grisham. You're gonna look back on this tape, and you'll remember your roots.
When I'm bigger than Grisham, I'm gonna buy myself some new roots.
I'm gonna make dinner. How about stir fry?
You know, I'm a little sick of the stir fry. Can we have something else?
Baby, we can't afford anything else. How's the book?
Well, I don't want to jinx it by being overly effusive, so I'll just say it's pretty damn brilliant.
The landlord came by again today.
Shit, that reminds me.
He basically implied that if I blew him, he'd forget about rent this month.
Hey, tell him 3 months and he's got a deal.
Very funny.
Mrs. Kessler, please. Adam Lazarus. I'll hold.
There he is again. They call him Manatee Man.
What's with the sign?
The toxic waste in the canal is killing off the manatee population. Guess he's on a crusade.
Save the manatee. Manatees are friends.
They say he's on a crack hunt.
Save the
Well,
manatee.
shut up, you like him. Apparently he thinks he's the reincarnation of Ernest Hemingway.
That's impossible. I got dibs.
I want him to be the subject of my documentary. But I'm afraid to ask him. He's such a freak. I think he's suspicious of anyone who's not a manatee.
There are toxins in our waters. Save the manatee.
Yes, hello. Mrs. Kessler. Adam Lazarus.
Save the manatee.
Yeah, I know I called yesterday. Well, it's been over a week now, and frankly, I'm a little annoyed I haven't received my check yet. Listen, Mrs. Kessler, you're the one who offered me $50 if I switched to your long-distance company. Now, goddamn it, a deal's a deal. I want my $50. Thank you. Now all we have to do is switch 3 more times. We might be able to cover our rent.
And how does that make you feel?
Does it make me feel? I'm almost 30, and I have a lower standard of living than when I was in college.
God, reality can be so visceral.
Here, Miss Spielberg, why don't I take that and tape you for a little?
No! Video, it's 10 pounds.
Forget it.
What's wrong?
Don't you understand? You can't have all these caveats. I want to make love, not legislation.
Oh. I won't say another word.
No, the mood is gone.
Come on. I want to now.
You know, we used to make love anytime, any place. Remember that time at the car wash?
Yeah, you left the window open. I got turtle wax in my vagina.
You're always pressuring me about getting married.
What?
This is why I hesitate.
Why do you hesitate?
Because if sex is such a struggle now, what's it going to be like after we're married?
Maybe it'll be the most awesome sex you've ever had. Maybe if I knew where this relationship was going, I could reach new heights in sexual abandonment.
Or maybe what's really behind door number 3 is a lifetime supply of hockey pucks.
Great, now I'm a hockey puck.
I'm just looking at the trends. 3 years ago, we had sex 5 nights a week. This year, it's 2 nights a week. In 5 years, we'll be down to -4.
Good night, Adam.
So you still want to do it? Now, most girlfriends and wives don't know this, but every man has a secret list. The list is comprised of women, typically 5, usually of the Uma Thurman Cameron Diaz variety, that a guy, if granted the opportunity, would boff without hesitation. And still have a pretty good shot at a full acquittal.
Adam.
Cassandra Ferrer, senior editor at Larrabee Publishing, was #1 on my secret list. A dangerous mix of beauty, brains, power, and sex.
Could I see you in my office, please?
Hell, she invented the list. Sure.
Have a seat.
Now!
Have I shown you this? It's a picture of me with Mother Teresa in Calcutta.
Very nice. I particularly like your sari. What kind of material is that?
Spandex. You busy right now?
Now? No.
Good. Because you have something I need.
That being...
The requisite writing skills.
more ghostwriting.
I only ask you to do it because you do it so well. Clyde Borstein's new book. Brilliant, hairy-chested botanist and nubile yet headstrong jungle priestess take a danger-fraught expedition through the Galapagos. Typical innocuous Borstein fluff.
What does it need?
Fucking.
Do you mind if I turn this heater off?
Humping in the hollyhocks, a little bungle in the jungle, that sort of thing. Just let your creative juices flow. Think you can handle it?
I'm sure something will come up.
Thank you, Adam. I owe you. Oh, and Adam, how's that book of yours coming along?
It's almost finished.
Make sure you get it to me as soon as you're done.
I will. I will, thank you. Then, after a relentless search through the dank, steamy carnality of the jungle, success.
Cassandra think flower beautiful.
I think I shall call it Cassandra now.
Cassandra want to fuck a professor.
Getting anywhere, my son?
Jesus.
Oh, would you look at those hairs growing out of my schnoz? It's like weeds.
Who would have ever guessed that you, Lonnie Castleberg of Pompano, would play Jesus Christ 487 times?
Beginning to think I can do the Ascension scene without the wires.
Hey, how's that girlfriend of yours? What's her name, Amy?
April is in showers. Didn't work out so good.
What was it this time?
She's got this little bladder. She has to take a piss every 4 hours, and when she does, it only lasts like 5 seconds. It's spooky.
You dumped your last girlfriend because she had a mole on her back.
Yeah, it was off-center.
There's no such thing as a symmetrical woman, Lonnie.
Sure there is. I've seen him on TV. How's the great American novel?
This isn't mine. I'm doing some ghostwriting for Clyde Borstein's new piece of literary vomit.
Ah, just wait till they read your book. They'll be bending over and oiling up the coal chute.
Yeah, I hope so, Lonnie. So far, my life has added up to a big fat 0.
You know what your problem is? You live your life like you're on some sort of schedule. You're like a bus. Here, come here, give me a hand.
I just can't get over the idea of turning 30. Jesus, 30. My parents were 31.
Oh, the 30s are great. Look, this is how I see it. Here. 20s are like that section of the Pirates of the Caribbean where you're going down those boring tunnels with the styrofoam walls, and then suddenly you emerge into the big room with a pirate ship duking it out with a fort. There's explosions all around you. Guys are cussing, chasing broads, drinking Malibu rum. That's what turning 30's like. Going into that room.
Hey, Jesus, you're on.
You'll have to excuse me, my son. My devoted followers are expecting another miracle.
I tell you to break a leg, but you just heal yourself anyway. Man, get out of here.
What? What's wrong?
Just finished my book.
You finished it?
Wrote the end and everything. What? You're gonna tip the boat.
My boyfriend's a novelist! Woo! Woo! Woo!
You know what's funny? You hear about Jesus the little baby, you hear about Jesus the man, you never hear about Jesus the pre-adolescent, right? Right? What was he like? How did he decorate his room? Did he have zits? Did he light his farts?
Jesus Christ never lit his farts.
Sure he did, honey. Haven't you ever heard of the burning tush?
Ah, I love that guy. He is so fucking sardonic. I bet your book kicks Fear and Loathing's ass.
You know, my book is a period love story set in a Saskatchewan mining town. I wouldn't call it sardonic. In fact, I'd have to say it's pretty rosy.
Oh. Well, yeah, you're Rosie. Rosie Palm. Let me get a little of this. This is the cutest thing I've ever seen.
I can't believe it's finally finished.
You gonna give it to what's her name, Wonder Woman?
Cassandra, yeah. Then it's sphincter clenching time.
See, sardonic.
What's it feel like to be an author?
You know when you get the feeling that something big is gonna happen?
Yeah, I get that feeling right before my morning bowel movement.
Shut up, Lonnie.
I feel like I'm about to cross over some kind of threshold.
Carrying me? Sorry.
And once I'm across it, I'm gonna be the Adam Lazarus I'm supposed to be. The adult Adam Lazarus.
Okay. Say you make a buttload of money.
Adam was being existential. Don't change the subject.
Sorry. Say you're Nietzsche, and you make a buttload of money. What are you gonna do with it?
I was thinking I'd like to buy that little bungalow we live in. Fix it up, buy some new furniture, grow some carrots or asparagus or something. Give my honey a proper home to live in. Maybe add on another room
Ooh, for the baby.
for the pool table.
Oh, yeah, baby. Come here. Give me some shit. Oh. Hi, Adam. Come on in.
Dad?
Adam!
I know, it's been a long time.
Don't apologize, just hug.
I know that kimono.
Yes, I bought it for your mother when I was in Nam. Did Mother Hen offer you a drink? Honey, would you bring Adam a Fresca?
I'm fine.
Well, come, sit.
I can't stay very long.
Oh, my least favorite sentence in the English language.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
What was it like when you sold your first painting?
Terrifying.
Really?
Success is a funny thing, Adam. It changes you. You lose perspective on life. The passion dries up and you turn into a diva. Everything makes you bitchy and tense.
You seem to handle it pretty well.
Beneath this stout exterior, jello. You must have finished your great American novel.
Yeah.
Did you write it from the heart, dear heart?
Well, it's about a turn-of-the-century Saskatchewan mining town. What do you think?
Oh, I don't think. I emote. That's why I'm a star. But you didn't come here to discuss art.
I just, I hadn't seen you in a while.
Mm-hmm. How much?
$200 to cover rent and bills. Still have that wallet I made you in shop class?
Ah, I adore it. It reminds me of the days when I was butch. How's Victor? He calls me about half as much as you do, if that gives you any idea.
Same old Victor. Beautiful wife, beautiful kids, beautiful mortgage on his beautiful house.
I remember the day your mother and I adopted Victor. I saw him in the nursery. He was 2 hours old, and he looked like a tiny angel. We knew that life would come easy to him. 2 months later, when you popped out, you looked like a little red monkey. We knew that for you, life would always be a struggle, but we also knew that you would never, ever forget that you were alive. Here. Don't lose perspective, son.
Thanks, Dad. I'll see you later. I'll call you.
Hey, Lazarus. Word is around the chicken coop you slipped one of your books to the mighty Aphrodite.
Yeah, so?
Are you looking to graduate from Cubicle U and move up in the world?
I figured I'm here, I might as well use the contacts. You got a problem with that, Davy?
Not at all.
Good.
You know, I wrote a book once. A couple of years ago. I thought it was pretty hot stuff. Cassandra was after my ass for like a month to let her read it, so I did.
And?
She thought it was the worst piece of crap she'd ever read.
Maybe it was.
Laura here was the hottest writer out of the Northwestern School of Journalism. Cassandra shot her book down quicker than a bullet through shit.
After that, my book was like poison at the other publishing houses.
Tell Adam how many books you've written, Bill.
7.
And how many has Cassandra published?
Zilch.
Do you think any of us came to Larrabee because we wanted to sit here in these rat traps and edit stacks of horse shit until our brains oozed out of our ears? Of course not. Look, we've all written books, Adam. We've all fantasized about seeing our names in Publishers Weekly. We've all dreamed of being on Cassandra's A list. But around here, my friend, dreams, they can be a dangerous thing.
Adam, it's Cassandra. Could you please come to my office?
Dead man walking.
I just wanted to let you know I thought your work was truly outstanding.
Really?
The Borstein book really sizzles now. Those sex scenes were inspired.
Oh, thanks.
And I read your book called Summer. I've been the senior editor for 5 years now. And contrary to popular belief, I didn't get the job by sleeping with Quentin Larrabee or because Daddy is a major stockholder. I got the job because I have an eagle eye for quality work. But landing this enviable position has put me in the unenviable position of having to take submissions from friends. And I'll do it, but I do it grudgingly. Because 9 times out of 10, their books suck. And I'm stuck with having to let a friend down. once in a blue moon, I get a diamond in the rough. And it makes it all worthwhile. Have I shown you this? It's a picture of me with Mother Teresa.
Very nice.
I hated your book, Adam. I'm sorry. I wanted to like it. I really did. But I was totally unengaged. The plot wandered. The dialogue was wooden. The story was pedestrian. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure people want to read a period love story about a Saskatchewan mining town. Would you? Adam, I think that you are a talented writer. But writing your own book, that's a whole different
Oh my God. What are you doing?
Did you know I wore granules until the 9th grade?
What's that?
Kahlua soy milk. The white Russian of the lactose intolerant.
What the hell happened to you? Oh no, don't tell me. She didn't like your book.
That's a nice way of putting it.
Oh, Adam. I'm sorry.
She said my dialogue was wooden.
Well, screw her and her Harvard MBA. We'll just take it somewhere else. I have a friend who works at a small publishing house.
It's not going anywhere else, Jane.
Look, I know you think that woman farts the gospel truth.
It can't go anywhere else.
What do you mean? Where's the manuscript, Adam?
Well, as I was coming home from work, I noticed this big storm drain.
Oh, no, you didn't. Okay, it's still on your computer. Adam, where's your computer?
It sleeps with the fishes.
Oh, my God, have you gone completely out of your mind?
What did you think of the book? Aha!
I liked it.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I thought it was very, very good.
I thought it was very, very good. Jesus, Jane, did you hate it that much?
I didn't hate it. I just didn't love it.
Oh, my God, my own girlfriend.
The writing was good. It was really good. Maybe I can't relate to Saskatchewan.
2 years just wasted.
And I thought the story seemed pedestrian.
Wait a minute. Pedestrian? What is it with that word?
I'm sorry.
Doo-doo!
What?
29 years, 10 months, and 12 days, and the only thing I've contributed to this planet is several tons of shit.
That is not true. You have contributed a lot of things.
Name one thing, Jane. One thing that's non-fecal.
Don't move.
Where are you going? How dare you leave the room when I'm telling you how insignificant my life is? It makes what I'm saying seem less significant. What are you doing?
Okay, bear with me. Speak your mind and let the camera be your silent but objective witness.
My temper tantrum is not going to be recorded for posterity.
But come on, we can't afford to shrink, so just tell the camera your doo-doo. Vent a little. No sacred cows.
This is stupid.
It is not stupid, it's the truth. Come on. Tell me why you think your life is so insignificant.
Where do I start?
Start at the beginning. Tell me about your birth.
You don't want to hear about my birth. It was weird. I had a weird birth.
Tell me.
Leo Rosenberg's head was responsible for my birth.
Who?
Leo Rosenberg. He owned this flower shop in the 60s everyone went to.
Why was his head responsible for your birth?
Okay, it's November of '68. It's late. My mom and dad are driving home from the Flamingo Bar when this Cadillac slams into a pole right in front of them. Next thing they know, in Vietnam. Lieutenant Colonel, highly decorated, the whole 9 yards. First time I met him, I was 3 years old. He was just another stranger coming to the house, like the mailman or the furnace guy. He just happened to stay a little bit longer. I remember my mom told me and Victor to give my dad a hug. But I cried and hid under my bed because I didn't know the guy. Damn. All right, where was I?
Adam. You went all night, didn't you?
Oh, shit. Is this tape still going?
What are you doing? You can be late for work.
I'm not going to work.
What do you mean?
I'm not going back to that place.
Okay. What are we gonna do about money?
Beats me. Did you open this?
Well, should I be polishing up my resume?
No, absolutely not. We talked about this. I don't want you working while you're in film school. You need to concentrate on your studies.
Oh, what are we gonna do? Go on welfare?
I just need to get this stuff out, okay? And, I'll go out and find another job.
When do you think you're gonna be finished?
I don't know. Friday? I'm 17 years old. I'm a little awkward. I got a little acne problem. Victor meets this cute little blonde at the DMV. So he asks her out on a date. And he tells her to bring a friend for me. So we come up to the little blonde's house. And they both come at the door in their frosted lips and the Bananarama hairdos. And my date gives me the up and down. She turns to her friend, the little blonde, and she says, I thought you said they were like identical twins.
With nowhere to go, outside it's raining and cold once again, and her life
I got a
is
job.
drag.
What?
I got a job waiting tables.
You're kidding. Where?
Hooters.
What?
Hooters.
Hooters?
IHOP wasn't accepting applications.
You got a job at Hooters? You don't even have...
Don't say it.
How can you work at Hooters?
We're broke. You spent all our money on videotapes. You taped over my 9th grade recital.
They're gonna make you wear a little outfit with the orange ass huggers?
I don't see you going out and getting
I'm
a job.
very involved with my project right now. Can't you see that?
Involved? You're obsessed. You sit in there 24 hours a day doing God knows what, wallowing in all your failures and your self-deprecation.
Deprecation.
I know what I said.
It's cathartic. It's cleansing.
It's sick.
It was your idea.
Don't remind me. You said you'd be finished 3 weeks ago.
I had no idea that documenting the doodle would be such a hefty undertaking.
Do you know how pathetic that sounds? In all this reflection, have you found anything at all that was remotely memorable?
Not yet.
Then what the fuck does that say about us? Go to hell.
Jane, I wasn't talking about us. I was talking about me, my life.
I am part of your life, Adam. In good times and bad, we share them. Don't you understand? You should be talking to me, not the camera.
I'm sorry. I need to do this.
Enjoy your dinner. Seems like forever since we've had a good home-cooked meal.
Marta learned how to cook from some of the finest Basque chefs in Spain. My little Spanish Jew.
I caught it a ladybug.
You did? Hey, you know what's really cool? If you take a magnifying glass and you hold it above the ladybug and you focus the sun's rays into a tiny little point.
Adam.
What?
When we were kids, Adam used to devote entire weekends to setting bugs on fire. He used to find these little piles of ashes in my ant farm.
That's because the ants were burning your effigy on tiny little stakes.
Boys.
So, Adam, what's going on with the great American novel?
I finished it.
Really, congratulations.
Thank you. So tell me more about this ladybug.
So you're going to show it to your boss?
Actually, I've decided to shelve the book. I've given up writing.
You're kidding.
No.
Writing is all you ever wanted to do since you were a baby. Your first word was Vonnegut.
Writing is too self-indulgent. I'm into something else now.
Really? What are you doing now?
Documentary filmmaking.
Just like Jane. What, are you working on something now?
What is this, anyway?
It's a silverware bridge.
Why would you need something like this?
It's not something you need.
And what about this napkin ring? Do you need this? Or this cheese slicer? Won't a knife do the trick?
Adam, don't start.
Do you feel more complete because you have a toaster and a toaster oven? And how often are you really going to use this ice cream maker? Or the bread maker? Or the waffle maker?
He has been under a lot of stress lately.
Or this bagel slicer?
Mom, what's wrong with Uncle Adam?
I don't know,
Is your
honey.
life so much better off because you have 9 pairs of slippers?
Oh my God, he's in our bedroom now.
Does anyone really
Let it run its
need
course.
an electronic pants presser? Or a shoe polisher? Or a videotape rewinder? Or a...
Thanks again for dinner.
Oh, it was great to see you guys. We have to do this again soon, okay?
Yeah, maybe next time you can inventory the garage. I'll get your coats.
I'll get the raincoat.
That's all right, I got them.
No. You know, you've done it
Look,
now.
I'm the
I'd like
host,
to get
I'll
the
get
raincoat.
some.
Would you two knock it off?
Just coat. Look. I ran out of videotapes. It's my mother's funeral. Everyone was there. It was all very somber and sad. Victor had just gotten up and said a few words, very stirring. He cried toward the end, couldn't go on. And it was my turn. I'd written this moving tribute to my mom. I was going to show everyone in attendance who the writer in the family was. So I stepped up to the podium and I started to speak. And Aunt Libby caught my eye. She was sitting in the front row, crying a little bit. But what threw me off was she kept blowing this snot bubble with her nose, like a frog's throat, in and out, and I became fixated on Aunt Libby's snot bubble. The goddamn thing wouldn't pop. Next thing I know, I'm laughing. It's my mother's funeral, and I'm busting a gut. Literally doubled over. Everyone was staring at me like I was some kind of fucking ghoul.
The world breaks everyone. And afterward, many are strong at the broken places.
A dog?
Did you get more tapes?
Are you gonna let me in?
Where are the tapes? I told you to get more tapes.
Oops, I forgot.
You didn't forget. You're purposely depriving me of my tapes. That is so passive-aggressive.
No. It's active-aggressive. Where's the phone? I want to call my mom back. She's worried I'm dating a lunatic.
Your mother has an overactive imagination.
Well, I was just gonna call to confirm it. What happened to the phone?
They canceled our service.
You're kidding me.
We also lost our cable, and the newspaper stopped coming.
That is great. We are completely cut off from the world.
No. It's better this way.
We can focus inward instead of outward. Strip away the unnecessary material traffic.
I'm going to the phone company before they close, before I kill you for murdering a perfectly healthy plant.
Where did you get that?
It's my tip money.
They didn't slip it into your bra, did they?
This is for the phone bill. The rest is for rent. I'll be back in a few minutes. Why don't you get out of the house? Go see Lonnie. Remember him?
All right, Air Bud, there you are. That's a classic. Bye.
Give me 20 cases of your best videotape.
Does Jane know you're here?
Just give me the tapes.
Adam, I am your best friend. Listen to me. This diary of doo-doo thing, it's gone way too far.
You cutting me off?
I want you to take a good, hard look at what you got. You got good friends, righteous digs on the canal. You got a couple working brain cells, decent looks. Scratch that one. You got a girl who loves you.
Because if you're cutting me off, I'll just take my business to the Video Emporium down the road.
You know, tonight is my 500th performance of I, Messiah. I was kind of hoping you'd be there.
Yeah, I'm busy tonight.
Doing what?
Lonnie, spare me the intervention. Either sell me some goddamn tapes or get someone else to do it.
Adam, I miss you, man.
Is there a manager here?
All right. This is the last time.
Line them up. Police.
Why?
We've been robbed. The camera's gone.
Adam, I took it.
What?
I took the camera.
Where is it?
The landlord has it.
What are you talking about?
You stole the rent money. I had to pay rent somehow.
Are you nuts? That was my camera.
No, Adam, it was my camera.
I'm getting it back.
No, you are not going anywhere. You're not. It's finished.
It's not finished.
It is. Don't you see what it's doing? It is killing you. It's killing us.
I can't finish. Don't you understand?
Why?
Because I'm afraid of what comes after.
Do you want to know what comes after?
Yeah.
The rest of your life.
What a day.
Oh, God, help me.
I was trying for Audrey Hepburn, and I ended up looking more like George Peppard. If only I could find that adorable little Givenchy hat she wore on Breakfast at Tiffany's.
What do you want, Dad?
I heard you're in training to be a recluse.
I'm fine.
You want to talk about it?
No?
You look a little gaunt. Are you eating enough?
You're not my mother, okay? I mean, no matter how much you try to look like her, you're not her.
Here. Let me give you some money.
I don't want your money.
I'm only trying to help.
I don't need your help.
Don't shout at me.
Just get the hell out of here, will you? Just go.
Now, wait a minute. I am your father.
Oh, well, that explains everything, doesn't it? That explains why I'm such a goddamn fuck-up. Look at you. Look at you. You're prancing around like the fucking belle of the ball. Don't you know that people are laughing at you? No wonder I'm so screwed up in the head. I'm the son of a goddamn ex-Marine psycho fairy. Yeah. There goes Frank Lazarus, the fruitcake. The local freak. Thanks, Dad. Thanks for a great fucking life. My mother was a B-movie actress. She was like the Shannon Tweed of the 60s. If Showtime had been around back then, she'd have been all over it. After my mother died, my father came out of the closet and he took my mother's clothes with him. He likes to dress up like old movie starlets. Freud would have had a field day with that one. No, I'm okay.
Oh my God, what the hell are you doing out there? You scared me out to death. I thought you were dead.
Jane,
What?
can I ask you something?
What is it?
Do you love me?
Oh, great. That's the response I was looking for.
I'm sorry. It's just that you look so earnest.
Yeah, well, near-death experiences will do that to you.
Come on. Come on. Let's get out of these wet clothes. Come on. Oh, God.
Jane?
What? What is it? Adam? Adam? You're in the hospital. But you're gonna be okay.
You're suffering from low-grade poisoning.
It's from the pollution in the canal.
With all the water that you swallowed, you're lucky to be alive, my friend. You know, I hear that the manatees in the canal are very toxic.
Hey, buddy. Look at me, Frankenchrist. I want you to meet somebody.
Hi.
This is Stella. I guess that makes me Stanley Kowalski. Stella! Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. She's something, isn't she? With an arm like a Louisville slugger.
I always tell people I'm 3/4 Irish and 1/4 Barbie doll.
I think I'm in love, Lazarus. Come here, babe. Oh, God. Ah.
Good morning, sunshine.
What's with the straight man costume?
I didn't want to upset you again.
Where's Jane?
I sent her home to get some sleep.
You've been here over a day.
Shit. No health insurance.
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Fairy godfather to the rescue.
You know, Adam, I've never been an intrusive father.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Well, get some rest. I'll call Jane.
Did Mom love Victor more than me?
What a silly question.
Did she?
Of course not. She loved you both equally.
Every time he'd get an A or build one of his model cars from scratch or win a medal swimming, she'd get this look. This glowing look. I didn't get that look very often.
Sure you did. You just never noticed it unless it was directed toward your brother.
I never brought home any medals.
Adam, you have always tied your failures to Victor's successes.
Dad, look at me. I'm turning 30 in 3 weeks, and I got no career, no money. My relationship's on the rocks. I'm lying in the hospital with canal poisoning. I'm having a midlife crisis. I'm not even a third of the way through.
Congratulations, son. Now you're a writer.
Hey, the place looks great.
I cleaned up a little bit. Can I get you something to eat?
Solid would be nice.
One solid coming right up. Guess who I ran into?
Who?
The manatee man. He came right up to me and said, "Hi, I'm Ernie Hemingway."
No kidding.
And he agreed to let me do the documentary about him. Did you say something to him?
No. Maybe. I ran into him last week. Seemed very...
Glad you're home.
Time flies right through our hands, leaving scars under spider webs. So why don't we show our hands just one last time? Why don't we show our hands just one last time? It was so long ago, and the photographs don't show how young we were, and how much we didn't know. So let's just talk about it one last time. Promise you just this one last time. And the small town dust and the trains in the yard, big city mistakes that ain't worth dying for. So why don't you come back home just one last time? Why don't you come back home just one last time? Why don't you come back home just one last time? Just one last time. Just one last time. Just one last time.
I can't go on anymore. I can't go on
Why not?
because I've written everything that happened up to this day, this very moment.
What are you gonna do now?
Sleep? Care to join me?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you come back home just one last time? Why don't you come back home just one last time? Just one last time. Just one last time. Just one last time.
Mowed the lawn, fixed that hole in the side fence.
I read your book.
Thought I'd get a little exercise.
I'm blown away. It's the most honest thing you've ever written.
Not too hot today. It's a nice ocean breeze.
I
I really wish you hadn't read it.
Why not? It's brilliant.
It's private.
I'm telling you, you gotta show this to someone.
No way.
I don't understand. Why not?
Jane, that thing is not a book. It's an exorcism. God forbid my demons should be let loose in an unsuspecting public.
Fitzgerald, Henry Miller, Kerouac. They put their demons into every word they wrote.
Well, writing those pages was never about the finished product. It's about this.
Basketball?
There's Chester and Bonnie and their 6 baby daughters. There's the lover boy John and the bully Harpoon. There's Sushi and Whiskers who'll dance in our waters. Their toxins will bring about last dance too soon.
Hey, looks good.
Why were you up so early?
Had some things to do.
Like what?
Like burning my book at the dumpster.
2 books, Adam. You've written 2 books, and you've killed them both.
I admit that trashing the first book was childish and impulsive, but this time I have no regrets. Those chapters of my life are gone, erased. There's nothing I can do about it but move on.
I made a copy.
You what?
I made a copy, and I gave it to a friend of mine at Becker Polyakov Publishing. I know it was a terrible thing to do, but it's just so brilliant not to
Wait
show
a second.
it.
You gave my book to another human being?
I thought it was an exorcism, not a book.
You gave my book to another human being?
It was an act of love.
I don't believe this. I told you no one was supposed to read it.
You weren't thinking rationally when you stepped.
That was the first time I've been thinking rationally in weeks.
Hello?
No, I can't believe you
hi.
people would violate
Hi.
my trust like that.
I'm sorry, I'm having trouble hearing
Jane,
you.
no, Jane. I want you to call your friend
You're
and get my
kidding.
book back. Right now.
That's great.
I want you to call your fucking friend and get my fucking book back.
That was my fucking friend, and he liked your fucking book, and he wants to take a fucking meeting.
Really?
Takes a brave man to own up to his own failures, Adam, and an even braver man to put it in writing. I want to compliment you on your courage.
Thank you.
Look, here's the thing. Becker Polyakov is a small company. We can't offer the box or the promo punch of the Harper Rose or the Larrabees. What we can offer is hard work, dependability, and steadfast support of your product.
We're like a family, Adam.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you want to publish my book?
It would be an honor.
You want to publish a book about my crazy, fucked up life?
Adam, it's not your fucked up life that makes this such a great book. It's your perspective on your fucked up life. Perspective is what distinguishes genius from self-indulgence.
We think your book is really fresh.
But there would have to be changes, right? I mean, the middle rambles, the ending is abrupt, not to mention the form is a
Form? What form? This is raw, unexpurgated spew. That's the beauty of it. Within the formlessness lies truth. It would be a crime to tamper with it.
You really think so?
This is not another one of your failures, Adam. This is your greatest success.
Hey, you home? Jane! Jane! Guess who's gonna have his book published?
Does he share a name with the man who blew his tenure in the Garden of Eden?
Cassandra, what are you doing here?
I was just taking a power walk through the neighborhood.
On a Thursday?
Took the afternoon off. I'm hurt you didn't bring me your new book, Adam.
How'd you know about that?
It's my business to know about that.
I figured you wouldn't want to read it.
Too late, I already did.
What? That's impossible.
I have friends, Adam, even at rival publishing companies. But let's not harp on trivial details. The point is I think your book's brilliant and I want to be in business with you.
You're a piece of work.
Oh. You're still mad because I rejected your first book. Get over it.
Cassandra? You know, if I go into business with anybody, it'll be Becker Polyakov.
And you should go with Becker Polyakov. They're a fine little underground publishing house.
What do you mean, underground?
I haven't seen their books in any of the chains, have you?
No, but that doesn't mean...
The important thing is they're gonna publish your book. Who cares if nobody reads it? That wasn't your intention anyway, right?
Right.
If we went out with your book, it'd probably sell a whole bunch of copies, and then your story would be all over the place. And that is the last thing you want. You're an artist. Success is not a priority for you, and I respect that.
Well, I'm not against success.
Look, you bombed with your freshman effort, but you rebounded with a sophomore masterpiece. You have single-handedly brought futility to new heights.
I have?
Call me overly optimistic, but I think your book has the potential to become the Celestine prophecy for losers.
Really?
Absolutely. Self-loathing is all the rage right now. There's a lot of dispirited young people out there searching for a voice. Someone who grouses for their generation. Adam, you are that voice.
I don't know what to say.
I've already talked to Quentin Larrabee. We're thinking 70,000 first-run big promo campaign.
70,000?
That's just for hardcovers. And, brought you a little something to let you know I'm dead serious. It's an option against the advance. It's not much, but...
$8,000?
I'm sorry it's a little sweaty.
Wow.
And remember, you're not dealing with an unknown here. I'm your friend. I will fight for your artistic vision. You can count on it. Oh, and, Adam.
Yeah.
I look forward to working closely with you on this.
Just rip it up.
Are you crazy? This is the first real money we've had since Grandma Bertie died.
What about Becker Poliakoff?
Becker Poliakoff is small potatoes. Don't you want this book to open big?
A few days ago, you didn't even want it to open at all.
Yeah, well, you're the one who let that cat out of Pandora's box.
I just think you should go with your gut feeling, that's all. You get a Miller.
Michelob. Lately, the only gut feeling I've been getting is stir fry. This could change all that.
Oh, so go with the money, is that how it is?
Yeah, go with the money.
Go with the money.
Shut up. That woman played you like a pro.
And Becker Poliakoff didn't? Come on, Jane, don't be so naive. They all tell me exactly what I want to hear. They smell a success, and they swarm around like sharks.
Oh, now your success? The man who made a cottage industry out of failures, now a success.
Look, you do something good enough, people are eventually going to pay you for it, that's all.
You're being a sellout. I need change for 20.
I'm being a writer. And if you think that selling my art to the highest bidder makes me a sellout, then so be it. Just remember one thing. I'm doing it for us.
Way to go, kid.
I love her dinky dingy.
Jane, it's time you let go of the past and embrace the future.
Can't we embrace the future tomorrow? You haven't even signed a contract yet.
You're being a scared kitty again.
I'm not being a scared kitty. I'm being a practical, sensible kitty.
Jane, this is going to happen. If it's any consolation, Cassandra's already talking to me about my next book.
She is?
Yeah, get this. More than zero. It's kind of like less than zero, only it's bleaker. It's more than.
It's lovely. The continuing adventures of my hero zero.
Hey, who says losers have to come in last?
Not I.
Good man.
Would you like turtle wax with your cover? No. Thank you. Have a nice ride.
Okay, ready?
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Go.
Oh, God. Turtle wax.
Isn't that Marta?
Thank you, sir.
What's going on?
Oh, hi. Oh, my God, my car just died, and I have to go and pick up the kids, and I have all these errands to run for Victor. Your electrical system shorted out.
No, your battery died out.
Don't listen to her. She couldn't fix a car if her life depended on it.
Oh, yeah? Who got the D- in diagnostics class?
Marta,
It certainly
I'll
wasn't
take you
me.
home.
Thank
You don't know how to fix a car? Really? And you do?
Watch.
Oh, I'm watching.
You guys, you have to come in and see Victor.
We don't want to bother.
Oh, no, it's no bother at all.
Oh, guys, I should warn you. Victor's wearing his manly man t-shirt. He thinks it shows off his muscles, so please try not to laugh, okay?
Victor! Honey, Victor, guess who's here? Sonia.
Victor?
Honey?
Daddy, why are you just like Grandpa?
This is great. This is so fucking great.
What's so great about it? Marta just found out her husband's Victor Victoria.
Victor Victoria, that's brilliant. I'll have to use that.
Use it in what?
My book, my memoirs.
Oh, no, Adam, don't do it. Don't take out your homophobic Oedipal issues on your brother. He'll be totally humiliated.
I have to do it, Jane. Don't you see? It's perfect. You can't make up a better plot twist than that.
You're violating his privacy.
I don't make the truth. I only report it.
He's your brother.
No sacred cows, right? You said it yourself.
This is different.
This is my life, and like it or not, Victor is a part of my life, just like you are. Oh, this fucking bridge.
I don't want to be a part of your life. Not if it's going to be like this.
You know, can't take the heat, get out from under the sun.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Jane, I'm a writer. My life is my art. I'm not going to censor it or apologize for it. I mean, Jesus, I wrote all kinds of private stuff about you. Why are you giving me shit about Victor?
Because I don't think you're outing your brother out of some artistic truth. I think you have ulterior motives.
I think what's really got your panties in a bundle is that I'm working with Cassandra Ferrer.
This is the point in the story where the misunderstood girlfriend says, "Fuck you" to the budding young asshole. Put that in your book, Hemingway.
I will. I need an ending for chapter 29 anyway. Paper? No.
You sleep because you're tired. Wake up and leave because you're scared and you're hurt and you wanna die. 'Cause all of those promises and all of those lies just taking you for a ride. Blame yourself for trying and you say you should have known wasn't ever gonna fly. So you take it to a bottle or you take it to a spoon and you burn yourself alive.
Victor. Victor, I don't know what Jane told you. His wife kicked him out of the house. His kids were wondering why their daddy dresses up like their transvestite grandfather. Here I was, ready to crucify the guy in my book. And not even reluctantly. I was practically fucking gleeful. I mean, Jesus Christ, am I evil? Is this what I've become? A petty, libelous sleazebag? The guy's my brother, for Christ's sake. He's a saint. I was going to eviscerate the poor bastard. I'm the devil. I'm Satan.
You are not Satan.
But if you check my scalp, you find a number.
Adam, stop. You are not a bad person. You had a perfectly normal impulse. Sibling rivalry is a very powerful instigator. Hell, just last year I cold-cocked my sister for sleeping with my prom date.
You did?
You are one of the kindest, most sensitive people I have ever met.
Really?
Oh, yeah. When I read your book, God, all your heartbreaks, I just wanted to take you in my arms and hold you. I felt like I knew you better than I knew myself. It was one of the most satisfying literary experiences I've
I want you.
ever had. Adam, what are you doing?
Oh, I can't help it.
We have a professional relationship.
Oh, fuck that, I want you.
Adam! Stop!
Oh, my God. That was... Jesus, that was really stupid. I just blew the deal, didn't I? I just blew the deal, and now I'm going to be arrested for sexual assault.
Adam, do you really want me?
Yeah.
I mean, do you really want me?
More than Ulysses wanted Penelope.
Then put it in the book.
Say again?
If you really want me, put it in the book. It needs more sex anyway. It's lacking a bit in that department.
But that's only because I...
Start it this way. It's the night of my 30th birthday, and I'm alone with Cassandra Ferrer. And be creative.
And would that be fiction or non-fiction?
Oh, and Adam, since you'll already be doing some work on the book, I just have a few notes.
Notes?
Yeah, just some minor changes. Simple things, really.
8 pages?
Some of the stories are only mildly pitiful.
Single-spaced?
But with a little pumping up, they could be really pathetic.
Wait a minute. I thought you said it was a masterpiece. Whatever happened to fighting for my artistic vision?
I am fighting for it. I am fighting to make it better.
Okay, but these are facts, moments from my life. I can't just change them.
Of course you can. You're a writer. Haven't you ever wanted to improve upon history?
Of course, but...
Okay, here's your chance.
Well, who the hell could that be?
Happy birthday to a bomb.
Thanks, Lonnie, but I don't turn 30 until midnight.
Oh. So let's have a beer. Hey, what happened to the card table?
I got rid of it.
What? The card table was cool. It was symbolic of the big struggle. You could play cards on it.
Yeah, but the nice thing about this one is you can dine on it.
You've changed.
I haven't changed.
You've turned into the schmucks you used to make fun of. You're a pod person.
Lonnie, all my childhood dreams are about to come true. I've earned this.
At what cost? You lost the best thing you had going for yourself.
And there are other fishes in the sea.
Fuck the other fish. You had a good fish, Adam. One who loves you. That's got to be worth something.
You, of all people, shouldn't be giving me grief. You who ditches women because their bladders are too small or the third bicuspid is slightly crooked or...
I'm getting married.
What?
Popped the question to Stella yesterday. She said yes. We're planning an autumn wedding.
You kidding?
Never been more serious in my life.
And you don't have any problems with the fake...
Compadre, you haven't lived until you've experienced a bionic hand job.
You're really doing this?
Abso-farkintooly.
Well, shit. Congratulations. To you and Stella.
Tonight, birthday boy, you and I are gonna make it our duty to imbibe all the good scotch on Las Olas Boulevard.
I can't do it tonight, Lon.
What are you talking about? We always hang out on your birthday.
I might be getting together with Cassandra.
You're passing up a definite with your Lord and Savior for a mite with the Ice Queen?
I wrote in my book that Cassandra and I would meet tonight for dinner at Giovanni's. Then we're supposed to go back to her place for cake and marathon lovemaking.
You really think that's gonna happen?
She's had me rewrite so much of my past, I figured I might as well embellish my future while I'm at it.
That's great. She's having you draw your own carrot in front of your face.
Maybe she is, maybe she isn't.
I have to get to work.
Drop that in the recycle bin on your way out, will you?
Changed.
Should I bring the check? Or are we still pretending she's gonna show?
She'll be here. It's already been documented as historical fact. Oh, my God.
What? Is that your date?
No, that's my dad. Oh, no, what the hell is he doing?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between. Mario has told me that if I sing a song this evening, dinner is on him. And I've always been a whore for osso buco. Yeah.
There's a little girl in every little boy. There's a little pink in every little toy. There's a little she in every little he. And there's a little you in me. There's a little Jane in every little Dick. There's a little mystery in everybody you pick. There's a little treat in every little trick. There's a little pain in every joy. And there's a little girl in every...
You can order later, handsome.
From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, we will fight our country's battles in the air, on land, and sea. And to fight the fight for freedom.
Hello?
Hello, Adam.
Cassandra?
Am I calling too late?
No, not at all.
I just wanted to thank you for doing the changes. I was surprised you put in that note on page 88.
Well, I always wanted a puppy. Though I was pretty disappointed when you had me run over it with my Chevette on page 129.
So, did you go to Giovanni's tonight?
That was just another thing I made up that didn't happen.
What are you doing now?
Oh, I'm just reading a little Keats, sipping Pinot Grigio.
Maybe you'd like to come over.
Hello?
Anybody home?
Make yourself at home. I'll be right down.
Hot enough for you?
So what do you think?
Wow.
Sit down. Make a wish. Aren't you gonna blow out the candle?
I'm out of wishes.
For you.
This is a very large card.
It's your contract. Business Affairs finished it a little early.
But I was gonna go over this with
All
my...
your attorney's notes are in there. No surprises.
I believe you, I just
And
think...
now for your present. I had the printing department do a mock-up for you.
That's me. That's my name. Oh, wow.
Congratulations, Adam. You deserve this.
This is so cool. I don't know what to say. I never thought I'd see my words. What's this?
What?
Victor danced gaily around the living room in his Latin wife's clothing like some mad Castro Street Carmen.
Oh, that.
You put in the story about my brother?
Yes, but there's a reason for
You
that.
had some poor schmuck ghostwriter like me put in the story about my brother?
Yes, I did, and if you just calm down...
Who did it?
Well, it was Davy Sharsh.
Here, take this pen and stab it into my intestines.
Adam.
I'm getting the hell out of here.
Adam, wait! Please let me explain. Quentin Larrabee himself insisted that we put that passage in. And do you know why? Because it's the turning point of the entire book.
This is unbelievable.
Listen to me. There is a reason that your instincts compelled you to write that scene. The artist side of you was saying, hey, this is the perfect twist. This lifts the book to a whole new level. But then the loser side of you made you rip it up. It had to sabotage the book. It wanted you to fail like all the other times before. Adam, you have got to trust your instincts. They will never let you down. It's your 30th birthday. The rest of your life begins right now. So, who are you gonna be? Artist? Or loser?
What the hell? It's only a book.
I knew you'd make the right choice. And now, time to bring some veracity to your last chapter. Happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Adam. Oh, happy birthday to you.
I don't believe this.
Happy birthday, Adam.
Wait, stop. No, I can't do this.
What? What's wrong?
Everything, all of this. Look, I know I'm gonna seriously regret this, but the deal is off.
Bullshit, you signed a contract.
I never agreed to that passage, and I never agreed to ghostwriters.
Yes, you did. It says here, paragraph 5, section 12, seller will allow Larrabee Publishing to make changes and additions to the property at their discretion. Your attorney approved it. Maybe you should talk to him. Where do you think you're going?
You don't mind, do you?
Don't you dare!
It's way too hot in here.
Adam! 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 You big zero!
Here we go.
Adam, open up! I know you're in there!
Open up, sir. It's the police.
All right, go ahead, break it down.
Freeze, mister! Don't move. It's too late. Every copy of the manuscript is confetti. I trashed the film and the plates, too. You wanted zero, Cassandra. You got it.
What do you want us to do with him?
Let him go. It's over.
What's wrong, Ernest?
They're all gone. All of them. They took off for unspoiled waters. I'm glad they're gonna be safe. But the canal sure feels empty. If you were lucky enough to have lived in Paris as a young man, then wherever you go for the rest of your life, it stays with you. For Paris is a movable feast.
Why are you telling me this?
I think you know.
This letter never sent that I can't seem to forget. And Galveston,
What the hell are you doing here? Get away from my mother.
I need to talk.
It's late.
Please, it's important. Just let me in.
Okay. Go around to the front.
To forget everything. Like the steam on the pavement outside the of a Texas rain. And this one's the wood.
I want you back.
Oh, Adam.
I've been thinking about it, and I think it's the best thing.
What about your aspirations? Your big dreams?
I woke up. I've come to this realization that you're like Paris.
Paris?
Yeah. You're like a movable feast.
I'm leaving tomorrow for England.
What?
Remember I told you about that competition? When my documentary won. And the prize is I get to finish graduate school in London.
You're kidding. Well, what is it, like a few months?
It's a 2-year program.
2 years? But couldn't you just put it off? Take some night classes?
No. I really want to do this.
I don't believe this. What about us?
You could wait for me.
In 2 years, I'll be 32. How am I going to wait that long?
Maybe it'll give you something new to aspire to. Oh, wait. I almost forgot.
You're really going to do this, aren't you?
Open it.
You got me a hose spool.
Now you have everything.
Not everything. Come here.
London.
Despite appearances, my 30th year didn't start out all that bad. I made up with my dad. I let him know in my own way that I was beginning to accept him for all his absurdity. I figured I'd start with accessories and work my way up. Jane is off making movies in England. We have email sex 2 times a week, sometimes 3. Victor got back together with Marta. He told me the cross-dressing actually enhanced their sex life. As for me, I went ahead and rewrote my book. I wanted to improve upon it anyway. The book got a cult following and sold nearly 20,000 copies, which gave me enough money to do something I always wanted to do: directing musical theater.
Can't write like Bukowski, don't look like De Niro. I am what I am, nothing more, nothing less. Today I am haplessly, hopelessly zero. Tomorrow I hope I'll be a success.
We're frustrated writers. We can't afford therapy. Our lives are a shambles. Our desks are a mess. Today we are slaves in the dungeons of Laramie. But tomorrow we're gonna be
The big question is, where the hell am I going to be when I'm 40?
gonna be a success. Oh, the time flies right through our hands, leaving scars under spider webs. So why don't we show our hands just one last time? Why don't we show our hands just one last time? It was so long ago, and the photographs don't show how young we were, and how much we didn't know. Let's just talk about it one last time. I promise you just this one last time. Small town dust and the trains in the yard, big city mistakes that ain't worth dying for. So why don't you come back home just one last time? Why don't you come back home just one last time? Why don't you come back home just one last time? Just one last time. Just one last time. Just one last time.